Yes, guys, I'm Jack.
And I'm Stevie.
And we are here at the World Championship Media Day at the Oki in the Strand. This looks pretty cool, isn't it?
So exciting. Everything looks very professional.
I know, and then we're here, but we'll take it. We're going to be chatting to some players today. We're going to be watching the World Championship draw that's going to be going on through there with our very own Emma Patton as well.
What a lovely lady.
Happy hour hero. But before that, you have a little look around, get a feel for the place, and then sit down with some of the players. Who do you want to talk to today?
I want to talk to Luke Littler.
Yeah.
See if he remembers my name.
He definitely won't. MVG, mate.
He won't either.
No, he won't actually. Well, you should meet Luke Humphries and tell him your name 5 times during the interview and he'll get it.
Okay.
Okay?
He's not going to get it, is he?
Let's go do it.
Oh no.
Yes, I know. I'm not on that website. Wayne, this is always for us one of the most exciting days of the year, but with how the World Championship ended up last year, it feels like it's more exciting than ever. Maybe more eagerly anticipated than ever.
I think it is. I think the world of darts has changed with the Littler factor. That it's definitely a thing. But remember when these draws used to be just a couple of us, a bit of direction. Now this is like a show.
They can't see it behind.
No, but it's huge. It's gigantic. What an event! But this is the start of the World Championships, and it feels massively important. More important than last year. More important than the year before. It's life-changing. The whole event is life-changing. Whether you win it or, like Luke, you become runner-up. Look at what's happening. Yeah. Gigantic.
You did all right with that.
He run with it.
Yes.
Unlucky last night. Did you change the throw up? That's okay. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, see you in a bit. Sweet, we are here with the main man, Luke Littler. Luke, how tired are you, mate?
I'm tired, very tired.
Right, I'm your friend, so I'm allowed to say this, but you do look shattered, to be fair. What time did you get in last night?
Got back from mine at about 10 to 3.
10 to 3. And I thought we were busy.
I was asleep.
Right, we'll keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Luke, who's your underdog prediction if you don't win at the Palace this year? Who's your underdog prediction?
To win it or have a decent
Yeah,
run?
let's say that. Let's say have a decent run, yeah. Because we know who's going to win it, right?
Yeah.
And I am going to say the same to all the players today, just to let you know.
I'll go Western Nyman,
Yeah?
the young Dutchman.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Well,
nice.
the next question was going to be that you took the world by storm last year. Are there any young prospects that could kind of follow in your footsteps? Is it just we going straight there, or?
You can class them as young. Western and GN, I think they're about 20, 21 now.
Right,
Yeah,
so OAP for you then. OAP.
But them two are the ones to look out for.
Yeah, okay, we'll keep an eye out. A couple of years ago, we had the iconic moment where Gezi got the ear defenders out on stage. So I want to run through some scenarios that might happen at the Palace this year, because as you know, Luke, anything can happen at the Palace, and I want you to rate from 1 to 10 how likely these things are to happen, okay? So, Peter Wright gives a shout out to his chickens.
His chickens.
Do you know he's got about 200 of them?
He does mention his house and his chickens quite a lot.
He does.
Out of 10, I'll go a 7.
7. I went round his house once. He introduced me to every single chicken.
What, they all got names?
Yeah, literally. And he remembers them all by names. One of them's called Jon Snow. So next time you see him, ask how Jon Snow's getting on.
And then he'll just go, John. Yeah.
It just comes over.
Okay, Dimitri Vandenberg trips over during his dance.
That's got to happen one day, innit? I don't want it to happen.
That makes it sound like you
He's
want
one of my
him to.
favourite players.
Has he ever I don't think he's ever tripped over, has he?
He's quite smooth with it, isn't he?
I'll go 4.
4, okay.
Out of 10 it happens.
A player audibly farts on stage.
No names.
Gary Anderson.
I'll go 5.
5?
Evens,
You ever done it?
No, I haven't.
Promise me.
So you're not professional at all over it. What about Bunting doing a viral celebration?
viral celebration.
Because you know he bangs on TikTok, doesn't he? He puts those. Have you seen his TikTok with filters and stuff? So I imagine if he done like the Peter Griffin dance or something, that'll go viral. What do you reckon?
I'll go 5.
What's he like, Bunting? We never met him.
He's alright.
Is he alright?
Good lad.
Yeah, I bet he's farted on stage. So we, I don't know. He just looks like a farter. Just looks like a farter. Okay. What are the odds on Gezi storming off stage? Could we see that?
But so after like a set or a match.
Yeah. Sometimes the crowd aren't always on his side as well.
I'll go 8.
8. Oh, okay.
Someone hits a 150 finish with 3 balls.
You got that in your locker.
I don't think so. I'll go 2.
2.
Whitlock's done it.
Simon Whitlock, yeah.
Yeah. And then finally, you're going to lift the trophy. We know that. What are the odds that you're going to give Angry Ginge a shout out in your victory speech? The fact he's even debating it.
It should have just been a 0.
Yeah, just say 0.
He knows Ginger's going to say it.
0.
Okay. Right. So, do you think obviously you think you're going to win it, right? You got to back
I
yourself.
want to.
Who, if you could have the perfect final against anyone, who would you want to beat in the final if you could choose right now? Would you want to run it back for last year's?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
But we'll probably meet loads of times.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say Gary Anderson.
Yeah? Fair play.
And if you don't win it, who would you like to see win it?
I don't know.
Who's your best mate in darts? You're quite close to Aspinall, no?
Aspinall, Chris Dobie.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd probably say Nath or Chris.
Fair play. Should we jump into some games?
Yes.
Luke, we know you're very busy, so we're going to do some quick fire games with you. Do you want me to do this one, or you do?
I'll go first. I'll
Okay,
do this
cool.
one. So we're going to play a game of who's better.
Who's better than Luke Littler?
Well, just who's better.
Okay, right. Okay.
You
I
might be
don't
in it
know the
then.
rules of my own game, Luke.
So, Rob Cross or Chris Dobie? To make it easier for you, let's say at their prime. So
Yeah.
they're both absolute best they've ever been.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rob Cross or Chris Dobie?
Rob Cross.
Rob Cross or Gerwin Price?
I'll go Gerwin Price.
Gerwin Price or Nathan Aspinall?
I'll go Gerwin Price.
Oh, he's got Gezi over his mate.
Gerwin Price or Gary Anderson?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Johnny Clayton?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Stephen Bunting?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Mike DeDecker?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Michael Smith?
I've still got to say Gary in the prime.
Gary Anderson or Raymond van Barneveld?
Is this not dead set?
I'll stick with Gary.
Gary Anderson or Luke Littler?
Luke Littler.
Straight in. He didn't even finish his name.
Luke Littler or Michael Van Gerwen?
Luke Littler.
And Luke Littler or Luke Humphries?
Luke Littler.
There it is.
Luke Littler or the power?
Yeah, the power.
And then finally, Luke, final game we've got for you. We know you're a fan of football, so we're doing the same, but with footballers, right? And this could be controversial because I know you're a Man United fan,
Yeah.
and I absolutely detest them. So let's we'll start with Garnacho.
Or?
Oh yeah, I have
He
to
doesn't know the rules
I have to
for
do
his
two
own game.
options, don't I? Garnacho or Enzo?
Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
I'll back my boy, Garnacho.
Yeah, Garnacho or Diogo Jota?
I don't know. Jota's been injured a lot,
Yeah.
so
Garnacho's just pace,
Stick
isn't he?
with Garnacho.
I'll stick with Garnacho.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Garnacho or James Maddison? Yeah.
I've got
Your mate.
James Madders.
Yeah,
Especially
Madders.
after that 4-0 win.
Yeah. Maddison or Odegaard?
Oh, I'll go Odegaard.
Okay, you're going to get a text after this, you know. Odegaard or Kobbie Mainoo? That was a nervous. We're just going to replay that sound because that was nerves.
I'll go Kobbie.
Kobbie, okay. Kobbie or Saka?
Saka.
Oh, I didn't think he'd say that. Fair play. You're a very fair man. Saka or Foden?
Saka.
Saka or Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer or Bruno Fernandes? Luke, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, Luke.
Just say Bruno.
Just
say it.
No,
say it.
Don't say that.
Getting in his head.
Cole Palmer or Kevin De Bruyne?
Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer or Mo Salah?
Mo Salah.
Mo Salah or Haaland?
Haaland.
Haaland or Rodri?
Haaland.
There we go. Haaland, the best player in the Prem. I agree with it. I think you were very fair there, to be fair. And final question, Luke Littler. Do you remember his name? He's done a whole podcast. He's met you numerous times. Oh, it's Stevie, but I barely remember
Nice
it.
to meet you, mate.
Nice. Top man. Right, bring it home, mate. Nice one. Legend.
By Luke Littler in the opening round last year. Next up, Australia's number 1, Damon Hester. He will face either
Number 21.
number 21, Connor Scott, who got the Challenge Tour Order of Merit this year, or
54.
number 54, Ben Rock.
Yes, guys, we are here with the current number 1 dart player in the world, and some say the most likeable dart player in the world, although he does support Leeds.
Yeah, unfortunately that's down, isn't it?
How are you, mate? Are you feeling? You
Very
busy?
good. Yeah, been really busy. Obviously, the last few weeks have been quite hectic. Obviously, last night I was in the Players' Championship finals and didn't get it till like 4:30 this morning, and
Wow.
not much sleep. But I'm kind of used to these situations.
Fair play. He's a pro. Well,
Yeah.
congrats on retaining it. How did that feel?
It felt really amazing. You know, it was obviously I wanted to retain one of the tournaments that I won last year, and I didn't get the chance to do it at the Grand Slam. I was quite appalled with my performances, but it was nice to to retain one and put you in good confidence going to the World Championship.
Love it, mate. Love it. Now we've got some quick fire questions here for you, Luke. Obviously the Palace is coming up, the most special time in darts. We're going to be there. We can't wait. Who's if you don't win it, who's an underdog pick for you? So maybe not someone in the top 16, a complete
Well,
underdog.
If I didn't win it, if I don't, if I could choose, I'd say Ryan Searle, because he's one of my best friends in darts.
Yeah.
For the sport, it'd be good if Luke won it, because that's going to kick off and it make it even bigger. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I think apart from me winning it, I'd like to see Ryan Searle win it. Just
I
close
don't
to
think
him.
I could even pick up one of his darts. What are they,
They're
36?
33 grand, I think. Yeah.
Right,
So
wow.
they're like bombs, and he still manages to smack it 180 of them. It's quite incredible. So I don't know how he does it, to be honest. But what would be a good tournament is if we all just change darts. You'll go to the raffle and you pick one out. Imagine you pick up Ryan Searle. For God's sake.
Okay, you mentioned there Luke Littler took the world by storm last year.
Yes.
Are there any people whose dreams you want to crush this year?
Everybody's. Of course, I want to destroy everyone's dreams. I want it to be my dream again. You know, when you've experienced being world champion, you never want to let that go. So, yeah, I think the hard thing about darts is you only ever get to experience this maybe a few times in your career. You know, if I was to leave the sport in 20 years with 5 world titles, that'd be amazing. But the other 15 times, I'd have to have a year of not being world champion. So you have to accept that you're going to not be world champion more times than you are, most likely. But you know, when you're in this sort of form and the way I've been playing, you kind of want to take advantage of it and try and put yourself in that elite level of back-to-back world champion and stuff like that. So I've got every opportunity to do it. Put myself in that elite company of only 3 players that have ever done it.
This is an impossible question, but how many times do you think you can win it in your career? Because obviously Phil's was just mental.
I honestly don't see anybody matching that one, Phil.
Whatever.
Yeah,
No.
I can't see that ever happening, to be honest. I think the standard gets too good, and a lot of people said, Luke may be able to break that record, but I see another 5-10 years, you're going to have a load more players coming through.
Yeah,
you're going
yeah.
to match him, and I just
I
don't
might get a tour card and
Yeah,
really
that's
fuck it up for everyone.
there is miracles have happened.
Also, what he said there is the standards weren't great with Phil Taylor. I don't know if you heard that.
Okay, final game. Let's switch.
Okay, we're going to do one more.
Yeah, no, you're getting there.
We're also going to do stay silent until you hear a player better than Luke Humphries.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay silent.
He's not going to say a word.
That's what we hope for. Stephen Bunting. James Wade. Mike De Decker. Simon Whitlock. I don't need to keep looking at him, do I? I'm just going to keep reading this. Nathan Aspinall. Rob Cross. Chris Dobie. Michael Smith. Gerwin Price. Luke Littler. John Part, Adrian Lewis, Gary Anderson.
Oh, Gary.
Yeah.
We only had 2 more on the list, which was MVG and Phil Taylor.
Yeah, I'd say them 3 definitely. Over me and Luke, because of course we're relatively new to it, so it's hard to put yourself up there and say you're one of the best, because them 3 have done it for 10, 15 years minimum. Me and Luke, it's only been 12 months, 18 months, so
Yeah.
kind of hard.
Your ceiling's a lot higher though.
Yeah,
So-
it can be, but I think them 3 are miles above us at the moment. But hopefully in 5 years' time, me and Luke will be up there with them for sure.
Perfect. And final question, Luke. It's the Palace. It's January the 3rd. Is it January the 3rd, the final? Yeah. It's the Palace. It's January the 3rd. You lift the trophy, but if you could decide how the final goes and who you play in the final, who would you like?
The thing is, I don't know how the draw goes. I'd love to have played Luke in a final, just because it's just what everyone wants. But I think if it's possible, Gary Anderson, because I think he's a legend, to be honest. And I think it'd be nice if I didn't win. He had that last big one that I think he deserves. But if I won, then it'd be a privilege, because I've beaten Michael, beaten Luke now in major final. I think Gary's that next one that you'd love to you want to beat the best. You want to be one of the greatest players ever. So yeah, it'd be nice to play Gary.
Perfect. There we go. Luke Humphries, everyone. Yes, guys, we are here with happy hour favourite Michael Van Gerwen. How have you been, mate?
I'm good, mate. You?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
While ago.
Yeah, that was, when was that? January time. It was a lot
start of
colder.
the year.
A lot colder. We've got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
We're not happy with you, Michael.
No, I'm not happy with myself either. You know what I mean? We can shake each other's hands. It's the way how it is, isn't it?
Do you remember we had a ball machine and then they had all the little balls in and you could write a question?
I can't remember what I wrote down again.
Well, we've got a problem with it because we didn't know what you wrote in.
I didn't know. I can't remember.
You can't remember, right? And
It was pulled out by a forensic psychiatrist.
so he was a doctor, right?
Yes.
Big professional man.
Yeah.
You don't remember what you asked
no.
at all.
And you wrote, "Do you watch porn?"
Yeah. Oh, okay. Did I? Yeah. What's more for you? What's more for you?
Got the fist on the head over there.
What's more for you? What's more for you?
Yeah, well, we didn't.
Because, as your wife was behind, I want you to tell the truth. I want you to tell the truth.
You can tell her now, Jack.
You wanted me to. I don't watch porn, Fiona. I don't, look at her
He's
face.
lying, fuck.
So we had to ask a doctor this.
Yeah, oh, yeah, so, yeah. He's human as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Is that your wife there?
Yes, my wife,
Yeah.
my lovely wife.
Do you watch porn, Michael?
Sometimes. What?
Just too honest. Lie.
No, why would you?
I like it.
Fair enough.
Why
Fair enough.
would you lie? Do you lie about it?
I never lie.
Yeah, you just did. You said no. Yeah. We call it a bullshit.
Okay, right. I've lost all my train of thought now.
Let's get on with some questions.
Right, Michael.
No problem.
If you don't win at the Palace,
Start again.
you'll win at the
Okay,
Palace.
okay.
But who's your pick for an underdog?
Ooh, I think it's myself this year. No one expects me to win this year after my performance in the last 2 tournaments. But yeah, no, it's tough to say. So you saw Richie Uithuis winning a tournament. What's it called? The Belgian guy.
Van Veen?
No, he's
Dimmy?
Dutch. He's Dutch.
Oh, is he?
The deck.
Right, see you later, guys.
The decker.
The decker, yeah.
So you never know what happens in darts, but the Worlds is a bit different. It's a different kind of atmosphere, different kind of pressure. So I don't think we're going to see someone, an underdog, going in the semi-finals. I don't see it happening.
The winner is in this room today, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Fair enough. Okay, final game. Stevie, do you want to swap?
Yeah, okay. So, one final game. So I'm going to be asking who's better in their prime.
Yeah.
So we're going to go Rob Cross or Chris Dobie?
Of course.
Rob Cross or Gerwin Price?
Gerwin Price.
Gerwin Price or Nathan Aspinall?
Gerwin Price.
Gerwin Price or Gary Anderson?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Johnny Clayton?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Stephen Bunting?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Mike DeDecker?
Gary Anderson.
Gary Anderson or Michael Smith? Close one.
Michael Smith.
Michael Smith or Barney?
Barney.
Van Barneveld or Luke Littler?
He had a short career, Raymond for a long time. But Raymond didn't do what Littler did, so I say Luke Littler.
Wow.
Nice. Luke Littler or Luke Humphries?
Humphries.
Humphries or yourself?
Myself.
The best to ever do it, Michael Van Gerwen. Thank you.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
It's fact.
You tell too much truth.
But it's fact.
Yeah. I'm now going to speak to your management to
Yeah,
find
no
out how much
problem.
we have to cut out of that.
Oh, I don't care. You can put everything in.
You're a legend, man. Nice one. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
So much. Appreciate
Cheers.
that.
Thank you.
Oh, that was the best one. Thank you. Can we just get some photos? Is
Yeah,
that
of
right?
course,
Thank
of course.
you.